Next case. Huh. Who is this then? I don't have any documents on you. What are you here for? Ah. They didn't tell you then. Well, now that the Inquisition does not bring in people without a reason, we never make mistakes. And we can't afford to, since we have a holy mission. Do you know why we exist? To bring order where there is chaos, to shed light over the barbarous darkness of heathens, and to purify the filth of heretics with every means possible. This means you're here because you're either a heretic yourself, or because you know something of importance to us. That begs a question, of course. What are you hiding exactly? Don't play dumb with me. There are no mistakes here. Ever. And even if that was possible, I will endeavor to make sure you're clean. After all, you have been accused. You wouldn't want to live here with a stain of suspicion upon yourself, right? You would walk out of here, people will look at you like you were some kind of dangerous monster. So tell me, is that what you want? I suspected as much. Besides, I can already tell you're guilty of something. It's written all over your face, really. I know you're kind. You act innocent because you know that. Otherwise, we will catch you immediately. And you don't want that. You want to be able to spread your taint as much as possible, so that you may be allowed to spread your corruption as much as possible, and for as long as possible. You're clever. At least, more so than the fools who publicly proclaim their heresy to everyone who can hear them. But at least those are easy to get rid of. Maybe you're even one of their ringleaders. It will make sense. You sure do look like the type who will deny their allegiance to the heretics, just so you could continue to run their operations from behind the scenes. Well, this isn't the time to think about hypotheses. Let's see what we have on you, and what I can get out of you. I'm warning you right now. I have no intention of getting out of here empty-handed. You will confess to me, and you may as well do it now. Huh? You have nothing to confess, Come on. Do you really expect me to believe you? That's just silly. Especially now that I finally have your papers. Thanks, girls, man. So... a typical accusation of heresy. And you've been sheltering imposter beings? Well, that's new. What does that mean? Who, or rather, what are you sheltering? Witches? Or something more sinister than that? Sure, keep denying it. Look, it's written on the document. And it's confirmed by testimony who claims you are, in fact, guilty. It may not mean anything. It may be slander, you say. Well, tell me, can you prove that these accusations are false? Do you have proof of what you claim? Just as I thought. Well then, let's begin the interrogation. What kind of heresy are you following? Who are you sheltering? Do you really not want to tell me spontaneously? Do you know that you're only hindering the course of justice this way? Don't you realize you're getting in the way of our noble and just mission? And also, I don't know if you noticed, but did you see the dreadful instruments in the room and on the walls? They're all part of a creative strategy to wing information out of unwilling heretics just like you. I found out that they are very efficient in that regard. Confessions obtained this way have often brought to us to the arrest and execution, or rather purification, of many, many heretics. Maybe I should show you how they work, I think that will get you to suddenly become very talkative. But you still have a chance, don't worry. Tell me what I want to know right now, and I will spare you the torture. Refuse, and I learn what you know the hard way. Is that good for you? That's a shame. I had hoped this would be a quick confession, but it seems like you just don't want to cooperate. Shh, I had enough of your lies. I want the truth now. And if torture is what it takes, then so be it. I will make you scream, but I'll make you talk. Enough for now. I think we can get some of what we want to know now. So, did you enjoy the quality of our service? No, that's an actual question. I legitimately want to know if you found it adequate. You see, torturers need to be trained as well as anyone else. Sometimes they're too soft, and they don't paint their core enough, so they don't get what they want. Other times, they're too harsh, and they unfortunately kill them before they can talk. Others just make them unable to speak. Like that time I left one alone for some time, and when I got back, he had cut the heretic's tongue. Truly unfortunate. He was born together with the man he was interrogating. He may have been one of them after all. Maybe he cut off his tongue so that he wouldn't betray the cause. You can never be sure of what length of heretics will go to hide their filthy corruption from our watchful eye. Well, at any rate, I think we're going to have a nice discussion now. Do you remember what I wanted to know? And are you ready to talk? Ah, excellent. See, all you had to do was cooperate with us. And tell you what, since I'm in a good mood, I'll offer you a chance to get out of here free. If you give me actually useful information, you'll be released and all charges against you will be dropped. Just like that. Isn't it good? Well, tell me all you know then. I'm very curious now.